Hello, everyone. Russia is having a really bad day so far. A general fired, a military helicopter stolen, and a missile system destroyed. Let's take a look. So, remember General Armageddon, General Sergei Surovikin, who vanished after the whole Wagner hoopla. And then there were all kinds of rumors, but apparently he was interrogated for his alleged link with Wagner chief Prigozhin. Then he resurfaced again, looking a little bit worse for wear, probably from all the beating he took during the interrogation. Well, he has been fired. He was supposed to be in charge of Russia's airspace forces. And as you probably have noticed, Russian airspace is not doing so hot right now because Ukrainian drones keep sneaking into it and scaring the shit out of the population, which is just fine with me. Russia is saying that 3 people were killed in a drone attack on the border region of Belgrade. And again, you want the drone attacks to stop? Get out of Ukraine. It's really that easy. Meanwhile, see, case in point, Russian drones are targeting, once again, civilian structures, namely the grain warehouses along the Danube River. Another big headache for the Russians right now is Ukrainian sniper forces, who are highly trained, highly skilled, extremely angry, and have been instrumental in targeting both Russia's military objects, such as weapon storages, army barracks, weapons, etc., and high-ranking military officials. Several Russian generals had wandered into the sights of Ukrainian snipers and found out the hard way. The member of my family who was killed last month was a member of this unit. In its typical way, Russia once again is targeting civilians. There's been a strike against a school in the Sumy region that's also close to home. Both my parents have been there a number of times in their travels, and as the result, 4 people died, and I'm sure there are wounded. What likely happened there is it's August, so the academic year usually starts on September 1st or thereabouts, and it was very likely that the school administrators, such as the school principal, vice principal, the secretary, and a librarian, were just there prepping the school for the academic year. And they were killed because they were there, just doing their job. So far, we know of 4 people who were also wounded, but there's probably going to be more. Emergency workers are working very hard. Some good news for a change. The S-400 anti-aircraft system that was located in Crimea has been destroyed. This is a middle to long-range system. Very important. And apparently it wasn't just the system. It was already loaded up with a missile. So the missile that was on it was destroyed and the supplies. So why this is important? While it's possible to replace the missiles and the supplies, the system itself is big, bulky, and very, very expensive. And Russia only has a few of those. And considering that the bridge to Crimea is constantly being targeted, as is the area around the bridge, so try transporting another one of those big behemoths from mainland Russia to Crimea. So this is extremely important. And remember I told you yesterday that I was waiting for more information about Russia's alleged destruction of Ukraine's a reconnaissance boat. Sure enough, it was a fake and a very badly done one. The rocket didn't hit a damn thing. It just fell into the water, didn't damage anything of significance. And there is another bit of good news. More good news. Ukraine armed forces stole a Russian helicopter, a cargo helicopter, which was involved in transporting spare parts for Russian fighter jets, Su-24 and Su-30. Basically, they managed to bribe the pilot to come over to Ukrainian side, moved his family to Ukraine, eliminated 2 other crew members, and so the helicopter and the spare parts it was carrying ended up in Ukraine. Sorry, Russia. You suck.